For decades, the skies have been ruled by two titans, Boeing and Airbus. These aerospace giants have dominated the global aviation market. Their rivalry is legendary, shaping the industry and driving innovation. Boeing, with its iconic 747 jumbo jet, and Airbus, with its revolutionary A380, have become synonymous with air travel. The duopoly's grip on the market is undeniable. Airlines around the world rely heavily on their aircraft. From short-haul flights to long-haul journeys, Boeing and Airbus provide the backbone of global connectivity. This dominance has given them significant influence over pricing, technology, and industry standards. However, the winds of change are blowing. A new player has emerged from the east, challenging the established order. China, with its rapidly growing economy and soaring aviation ambitions, is determined to carve out its own space in the skies. The country's foray into large passenger aircraft manufacturing is a testament to its technological prowess and geopolitical aspirations. The emergence of China's C929, a wide-body twin-engine jetliner, marks a pivotal moment in aviation history. It is a direct challenge to the Boeing-Airbus duopoly, signaling China's intent to become a major player in the global aerospace industry. The C929 represents not just a commercial endeavor but a symbol of China's rise as a technological and economic powerhouse. The Comac C929, often dubbed the Chinese Dreamliner, is a testament to China's ambition. This twin-engine, wide-body jet is designed to compete directly with the Airbus A350 and Boeing 787 Dreamliner. With a range of up to 12,000 kilometers, the C929 aims to capture a significant share of the lucrative long-haul market. The aircraft boasts a spacious cabin, accommodating up to 280 passengers in a three-class configuration. Its advanced composite materials and fuel-efficient engines promise reduced operating costs for airlines. These features, coupled with competitive pricing, make the C929 a potentially attractive option for carriers worldwide. However, the C929 is more than just a plane, it's a statement. Its development signifies China's determination to shed its reliance on Western technology. For decades, China has been a major importer of aircraft, but the C929 represents a shift towards self-sufficiency. It's a symbol of national pride and a key component of China's Made in China 2025 initiative. The project is a collaborative effort between the Commercial Aircraft Corporation of China, or COMAC, and Russia's United Aircraft Corporation, or UAC. This partnership pools resources and expertise, but it also introduces geopolitical complexities, particularly in light of recent global events. The success of the C929 hinges not just on engineering prowess but also on navigating the turbulent waters of international relations. The C929 project is a joint venture between China and Russia. This partnership, formed in 2014, was intended to leverage the strengths of both nations. Russia, with its long history of aerospace engineering, brought valuable experience to the table. China, with its vast manufacturing capabilities and financial resources, provided the necessary scale for the ambitious project. However, the geopolitical landscape has shifted dramatically since the project's inception. The ongoing conflict in Ukraine and the subsequent sanctions imposed on Russia have cast a shadow on the partnership. Supply chain disruptions and technological restrictions have created significant hurdles for the C929's development. Despite the challenges, both China and Russia have reaffirmed their commitment to the project. However, the future of the collaboration remains uncertain. The extent to which Russia can contribute, given the sanctions, is unclear. China may need to seek alternative suppliers and accelerate its own technological development to compensate for any shortfalls. The C929's reliance on Russian components, particularly its engines, has become a point of vulnerability. Finding alternative suppliers or developing indigenous alternatives will be crucial for the project's long-term success. The situation highlights the challenges of international collaboration in a rapidly changing geopolitical environment. The C929 is not just an airplane, it's a symbol of China's ambition to become a global leader in advanced manufacturing. The project aligns with the country's Made in China 2025 initiative, which aims to transform China from a manufacturing giant to a technological powerhouse. The development of a commercially successful wide-body jetliner would be a major coup for China. It would not only reduce the country's reliance on Western aircraft, but also enhance its prestige and influence on the global stage. The C929 is seen as a key component of China's strategy to move up the value chain and become a major player in high-tech industries. Moreover, the C929 has the potential to boost China's domestic aerospace industry. The project is fostering the growth of a skilled workforce and a robust supply chain. It's also driving innovation in areas such as composite materials, avionics, and engine technology. The C929's success would have far-reaching implications, extending beyond the aviation sector. It would signal China's growing technological prowess and its ability to compete with established players in complex industries. The project represents a key step in China's journey towards becoming a global innovation leader. Section 5. Engineering Excellence Overcoming Technical Roadblocks. Developing a modern wide-body jetliner is, well, a monumental task. It requires cutting-edge technology and, of course, exceptional engineering expertise. The C929 project presents some pretty significant technical challenges for China, especially in areas like engine development, composite materials, and certification. One of the biggest hurdles, honestly, is the development of reliable and fuel-efficient engines. While the initial batches of the C929 are expected to use Russian-made engines, China is actively working on its own indigenous engine program. Creating a competitive engine, though, is no small feat. It demands significant investment, a lot of time, and naturally deep technical know-how. Another big challenge is the use of advanced composite materials. You see, the C929's airframe is designed to be made primarily of composites, which, as you might know, offer weight savings and improved fuel efficiency. But here's the thing. Manufacturing and assembling large composite structures is no walk in the park. It requires specialized skills and advanced facilities. And then there's certification, which is absolutely crucial for the C929's acceptance in the global market. Meeting the rigorous safety and regulatory standards of agencies like the Federal Aviation Administration and the European Union Aviation Safety Agency will be, well, a very demanding process. Overcoming these technical roadblocks is going to take sustained investment in research and development, collaboration with international partners, and a strong commitment to meeting the highest industry standards. Ultimately, China's ability to rise above these challenges will showcase its engineering capabilities and its determination to become a major player in the global aviation industry. Section 6. Supply chain struggles and geopolitical headwinds. The C929 project faces not only technical challenges, but also significant geopolitical and supply chain hurdles. The ongoing conflict in Ukraine and the resulting sanctions on Russia have disrupted the global aerospace industry, creating uncertainty for the C929's development. Russia's role as a key supplier of aircraft components, particularly engines, has been significantly impacted by the sanctions. Finding alternative suppliers or accelerating the development of indigenous alternatives has become crucial for the C929's progress. This situation highlights the vulnerabilities of global supply chains and the potential risks of relying heavily on a single source for critical components. Beyond the immediate impact of the Ukraine conflict, the C929 project also faces broader geopolitical headwinds. The escalating rivalry between China and the West, particularly in the technological realm, has created an environment of mistrust and competition. This could make it more difficult for China to access critical technologies and components from Western suppliers. Furthermore, the C929's entry into the global market is likely to be met with resistance from Boeing and Airbus, who will fiercely defend their market share. The established duopoly may engage in aggressive pricing strategies and lobbying efforts to counter the C929's challenge. Navigating these complex geopolitical and supply chain challenges will require China to adopt a multifaceted approach. This includes strengthening domestic capabilities, diversifying its supply chain, seeking partnerships with non-Western suppliers, and engaging in diplomatic efforts to mitigate potential tensions. Section 7. Charting a course market acceptance and the price of entry. The C929's success hinges not only on overcoming technical and geopolitical hurdles, but also on gaining acceptance in the global marketplace. Convincing airlines to add a Chinese-made aircraft to their fleets will require a compelling value proposition, competitive pricing, and a proven track record of safety and reliability. Pricing will be a key factor in the C929's market penetration. COMAC is expected to leverage China's lower labor costs and manufacturing scale to offer the C929 at a competitive price compared to its Western counterparts. Attractive financing options and lease agreements could further entice airlines to consider the C929. However, pricing alone may not be enough to sway airlines accustomed to the established brands of Boeing and Airbus. Building trust and confidence in the C929's safety, reliability, and after-sales support will be essential. COMAC will need to establish a strong global support network and demonstrate its commitment to customer satisfaction. Emerging markets, particularly in Asia, Africa, and Latin America, are seen as key targets for the C929. These regions have rapidly growing aviation markets and a strong demand for affordable long-haul aircraft. COMAC is likely to focus its marketing efforts on these regions, highlighting the C929's suitability for their specific needs. Section 8. A new era of aviation, the C929's global impact. The C929's emergence on the global aviation scene has the potential to reshape the industry in profound ways. Its success could challenge the long-standing Boeing-Airbus duopoly, ushering in a new era of competition and innovation. A successful C929 would provide airlines with an alternative source of aircraft, potentially leading to lower prices and a wider range of choices. This could benefit passengers in the form of more competitive airfares and a greater variety of routes. Furthermore, the C929's entry into the market could accelerate technological advancements as Boeing and Airbus respond to the new competition. This could lead to the development of even more fuel-efficient, technologically advanced, and passenger-friendly aircraft. The C929's impact extends beyond the aviation industry. Its success would be a testament to China's growing technological prowess and its ability to compete with established players in complex high-tech industries. This could have ripple effects across other sectors, bolstering China's global influence and reshaping the global economic landscape. Section 9. Conclusion. Will the world embrace the dragon's wings? The COMAC C929 represents a bold challenge to the established order of the global aviation industry. Its development is fraught with technical, geopolitical, and market challenges, but its potential impact is undeniable. The C929's success could reshape the competitive landscape, drive innovation, and elevate China's status as a global technological power. The question remains, will the world embrace the dragon's wings? The answer lies in China's ability to overcome the numerous hurdles it faces, deliver a safe, reliable, and commercially viable aircraft, and convince airlines and passengers alike that the C929 is a worthy contender in the skies. The coming years will be crucial in determining whether the C929 fulfills its potential and ushers in a new era in aviation.